Hey, how's it going? Today is 9th of June, Sunday, and we're taking a look at the market and let's see what we can find today. It's Sunday, let's take a look at what I believe will be very important. Let's take a look at finances. Let's take a look at Bank of England and what's happening within UK right now, as well as let's touch on or do a quick rundown and one of the grocery stores networks that is Lidl. Let's take a look at what strategy and how they operating, what they're doing currently. I was taking a look at yesterday, so let's touch on both of these areas in this video. First part actually Bank of England and all the notes need to reflect monarchy and who's the king at the time. So we have decided to change all the notes today, printing money. So King Charles III banknotes entered into circulation on 8th of June 2024. Uh, so we have started printing money just a few days ago. So hopefully soon we will be able to find new nodes. Right. Once that's been said, let's progress and take a look at one of the major retailers and what's happening. Another way to print and earn money that would be have similar process in place compared to some of the big boys up there. Let's take a look at one of the top retailers, what I believe are top retailers, right? And let's take a look at performance metrics. That would be Lidl, Great Britain, to invest 4 billion into a British food industry in 2023. Let's try to understand their strategy and what they're doing. Before we delving into this article, I haven't read the article, right? But I was doing some prep work yesterday, and I was interested in understanding. If you would ask me, someone purchase and begin investing into this network of stores, right? I don't know who is the company and who is doing what, but they had a massive influx of capital. I don't know where that capital was coming from. So I thought yesterday I will do a little bit of research and try to understand it for fun, nothing other than fun. Perhaps how I can get onto some of those projects, right? But either way, that Lidl is significantly expanding its presence in the UK with ambition plans to open hundreds of new stores. The retailer aims to reach 1,100 stores by end of 2025, creating approximately 4,000 new jobs, with expansion involves opening new locations across England, Scotland, and Wales, not Northern Ireland for whatever reason, right? Urban centres, town centres, and all retailer parks. In London, Lidl has identified 237 potential areas for new stores opening, including notable locations. Let's keep those. This is part of the broader strategy to make the stores more accessible for large numbers of households. So that's a part that I'm interested in. What is the strategy, right? We can delve deeper. I haven't read the strategy, right? But I have my own assumptions. Perhaps I should read it, but either way. Expansion policy period of significant infrastructure investment by Lidl, including the opening of the largest global warehouses in Luton and extension of the distribution centers in Springbank, Wales. Despite the challenging retail environment, Lidl remains committed to its growth strategy, aiming to open about one store per week. One store every week. We keep opening it. So massive expansion with all the challenges, and so why I'm interested where the money's coming from. But either way, let's forget. Let's continue reading it. A little expansion UK is funded by parent company. I was still trying to dig how to invest and who and where the money is coming from. The Schwarz Group, which is one of the largest retail group in the world. The Schwarz Group is based in Germany and operates Lidl and Kaufland stores internationally. It generates a turnover of 125.3 billion in the financial year of 2020, providing robust financial foundation for Lidl Grow initiatives. So according to this article, that's more than likely where the finances are coming from. I was interested in understanding where is the influx of capital, what you do it. The funds for the expansion came from the company's revenue and profits. This is what they're saying. I don't think that's where it's coming from, but either way. They invested into further growth and development of Lidl GP CEO. But the names there, let's skip those, has emphasis the company's commitment in brick and mortar strategy. So we're still sticking to so many questions I might have. I had the review strategy, but they do not have that much information what I believe would be important. But overall, some of those retailers are sticking to having those centers and acquiring land and or building stores. So they say, right, ensuring continuous investment in new stores opening, infrastructure, and or sustainable practices. Additionally, Lidl has leveraging its global scale and efficiency to maintain competitive pricing and invest in new markets. Strategy aligns with Lidl's broader goal of enhancing its market presence and accessibility, which involves substantial capital allocation for real estate, store construction, and logistical improvement. That's pretty much sums up the strategy, but still, they're still missing a lot of information. So my own assumptions. It's not within press releases, right? But if I have to define what is their strategy, I would define this strategy that would be, and or it would be something similar to that people would need to find every store within matter of minutes, right? So it could be within 20 minutes right now, and we're looking to reduce that to up to 8 minutes. It would be every store within every 8 minutes, so that would be a massive network of stores. So if you would ask me, that's the strategy, but I can't find this information anywhere. Once that been said, let's take a look at article official data, right? Let's come back to official data and something that was published when it comes to investments. That would be some of the bullet points. Lidl announced 4 billion investment in British food business for commencing year. This accelerates initiative spending plans announced in 2019, with the 5-year investment commitment set to exceed by additional 2 billion. Market is performing very well. Lidl, Great Britain has announced plans to invest 4 billion in British food business for year 23. Supermarket cements its support to the suppliers across the country. This accelerates initial spending plans announced in 2019, which saw Lidl, Great Britain committed to 5-year, 15 billion investment in British food industry across 20 and 25 years, so potentially for 5 years, right? With figures now expected to hit 17 billion since March 2020. That this counter has invested 10 billion already, but either way. So entire strategy, so they have increased it. So initial plans were 15 and now it's 17, right? Again, I'm still chasing it, where these finances are coming from, and they have very aggressive, massive expansion, and it seems they on track. It's not financial advice, right? It's for entertainment and education purposes only. This counter has long championed British food and or farming and overall trade in British meat, poultry, and eggs, currently holding the largest market share in volume of fresh British pork, sourced 2/3 of its core products from UK. Lidl GB works directly with over 650 suppliers across the country, giving them unrivaled access to local or international markets. which is kind of great, I guess. So it's a great store, I guess. Even though perhaps its founders are in Germany, so perhaps that's not the good part, I guess. I don't mind myself, but perhaps other people care. This article is delving a little bit deeper into some of the products. I don't know. We can touch on that. But I'm more interested in financial metrics, and today we're taking a look at finances. But either way, we can take a look at this product, right? Cheese is one of the most popular British exports for Lidl's shopper overseas, and Lidl GB suppliers are sending over 50 million worth of British cheese stores across Europe. West Country Cheddar cheese supplier. There's a name. I'm not supporting this company. I don't know this company. Perhaps it's a great cheese, and I have tried it and it was amazing. I think I have been into there's some caves, right, and I have been in those caves where we're potentially producing some of those cheeses. But that's pretty much what I know. 16 other little markets, with Poland being biggest fan of Somerset vintage cheddar cheese outside the Great Britain, right? I think but it doesn't matter those locations, but it's great that they're exporting, not necessarily only importing cheeses, right? Let's take a look at some of the metrics and close on that, right? That will be about Lidl to be since establishing itself, Great Britain, and perhaps Lidl within Great Britain in 1994. Lidl has experienced continuous growth, and today is over 28,000 employees, over 950 stores, and 13 distribution centers in England, Scotland, and Wales. As part of Schwartz Retail Group, Lidl is one of the Europeans' leading organizations in food retail industry. The supermarket, which has more than 360,000 employees globally, currently operating approximately 12,000 stores and more than 200 warehouses, distribution centers in 31 countries. Let's keep some of the information. There might be some names and all these kind of things, right? Overall, it's a massive retailer, right? And then we are taking a look at strategy. Potentially set targets was 15. Now it's at 17 billion. It's a massive sums. The Schwartz Group, which operates worldwide as a retailer group, generated a turnover of 133.6 billion in financial year 2001. Massive sums, right? So let's close it down there. Thanks for watching. See you next one.